Hello, my name is Cornell Lowe, and this video will be about the rhetorical analysis paper that I wrote, as well as how the article that I read applied to all three of the egos, logos, and pathos rhetorical appeals. So the article that I wrote was titled, "I was pregnant and in a crisis. All the doctors and nurses saw was an incompetent black woman." And this was by Tressie McMillan Cottom. And in this article, she is a black woman and she is pregnant. And around 4 months into her pregnancy, she experienced pains and bleedings and a whole bunch of complications that was affecting her health. So she went to go to the doctors and to get help, but the doctors didn't really do a good job. They thought that her pain was in the wrong area. They misdiagnosed her, and they just felt like she was incompetent and she wasn't telling the truth about her pains and stuff. So they just kept sending her home and disregarded everything. And unfortunately, her baby ended up dying because the doctors didn't realize what was happening, and she had tumors in her stomach that the doctors didn't notice. So that was very unfortunate about that. The strongest appeal that Cottom used in her article was pathos. In the article, she used many strong emotions that she was feeling through these horrible events to get the readers and to understand what she was going through. She used many words like extremely comfortable, egregious, and all the pain that she was went through. She didn't sleep for more than 15 minutes straight throughout 3 days. The pain was really bad. So she had to she expressed all of her feelings throughout the article, which made readers connect to her more and understand what exactly she was going through, which was very unfortunate. The next appeal that she used was logos. There was many percentages and statistics that she used. For example, the CDC says that black women are 243% more likely to die from pregnancy or child-related birth than white women. So that's a really big percentage, and it shows that not only was Khatam gone through this, but many other black women as well across the country, which is also very unfortunate. The final appeal that Khatam used was ethos. So before the article even started, it established her credibility. At the beginning, it says that she was an assistant professor of sociology at the Virginia Commonwealth University, as well as that she's the author of a book called Thick and Under Essays. So it established that, she's educated, she's an author, so she's written things beforehand, and the stuff that she's talking about, we could trust her because she's written other things before. She has a status. And she also used an example from a 2017 interview from Serena Williams, which is a famous tennis player, woman tennis player and a celebrity. And she had also gone through the same thing that Carlton went through her pregnancy as well. In conclusion, it was very unfortunate how not only Tressie Carlton had gone through this, but also other women, and how they weren't seen as competent. They weren't given that help that they needed, because they were pregnant and they were going through problems. How the doctors, the nurses, all of them just disregarded everything and didn't pay them any mind. It's horrible. And not only has she gone through it, but many other black women across the country and the world have gone through this, and it needs to be some light brought to it, some attention in these medical systems where they're ignoring signs of, danger to the mother as well as the baby that's inside of her. It's really bad. But yeah, Carlton used all three rhetorical appeals in her article to captivate her readers and prove her point, and she did a great job with that. This was an amazing article, but very unfortunate circumstances.